A pizza delivery driver in Oregon had no idea that a family's doorbell camera was recording him. When the Johnson family heard him singing outside their door at midnight, they thought it was beautiful. But when they posted the 30-second clip on social media, nobody expected it to get 50 million views in 48 hours. This college dropout making minimum wage was about to become the most talked about person in America. And the craziest part? He almost quit his job the day before it happened. This is the true story of Tyler Mitchell and how one midnight pizza delivery changed his life forever. It's 11:52 p.m. on a rainy Wednesday night in Eugene, Oregon. Tyler Mitchell sits in his dented 2006 Toyota Camry outside Sal's Pizza Corner, staring at his phone screen showing his bank balance. -$47. His rent is due in 3 days. His car insurance lapsed last week. And he's living on ramen noodles and whatever leftover pizza his boss lets him take home. Just 8 months ago, Tyler was a junior at University of Oregon studying music education. He had dreams of becoming a choir director, maybe even writing songs professionally. But when his mom got diagnosed with lupus and lost her job at the insurance company, Tyler made the hardest decision of his life. He dropped out to help pay for her medical bills. Now he's working 60 hours a week delivering pizzas, watching his dreams disappear one late-night delivery at a time. His friends from college are posting about internships and study abroad programs, while Tyler is memorizing street names and calculating gas mileage. But Tyler has something that keeps him sane during these endless nights. He sings, not for anyone else, just for himself. Old soul classics, modern pop, whatever flows through his mind as he walks up to front doors across the city. Tonight feels different, though. Tyler almost called in sick. His manager, Dave, has been on his case all week about delivery times, and Tyler caught a glimpse of himself in the pizza shop's bathroom mirror earlier. Dark circles under his eyes, his uniform wrinkled, looking older than his 21 years. He grabs the insulated bag with 3 large pizzas inside and checks the address, 2847 Cedar Lane. The Johnsons ordered their usual Wednesday night feast, pepperoni Hawaiian and veggie supreme. Tyler has delivered to them maybe 15 times over the past few months. Nice family. The dad always tips decent, and their little daughter sometimes waves from the window. As Tyler walks up the cobblestone path to their house, he starts humming softly. Then, without thinking, he begins singing quietly, a soulful rendition of Stand By Me that just feels right in the cool night air. His voice carries a rawness, a vulnerability that comes from someone who's been through real struggle. Tyler doesn't notice the small camera mounted beside the Johnsons' front door. He doesn't see the red recording light. He's just lost in the music, the one thing that still brings him peace. Inside the house, Sarah Johnson is nursing her 6-month-old baby when she hears the singing through the baby monitor that picks up sounds from their front porch. She freezes listening. The voice is hauntingly beautiful, rich, soulful, with perfect pitch and emotional depth that gives her chills. She quietly wakes her husband, Mike. "Listen," she whispers, pointing to the monitor. Mike sits up in bed, and they both listen as Tyler finishes the song just as he rings their doorbell. When Mike opens the door, Tyler is back to his usual polite delivery mode. "Evening, Mr. Johnson. 3 large pizzas. That'll be $31.47. Mike pays, adding his usual $5 tip, but he can't stop thinking about what he just heard. After Tyler leaves, he and Sarah check their doorbell camera footage. There it is, Tyler singing with such passion and skill that it sounds like a professional recording. Sarah, who works in social media marketing, immediately recognizes something special. "Mike, this is incredible. People need to hear this." At first, Mike hesitates. Should we ask him first? But Sarah's already uploading the video to TikTok with the caption, "Our pizza delivery guy has an amazing voice. Someone needs to discover this kid." Meanwhile, Tyler is back in his car, heading to his next delivery, completely unaware that his life is about to change forever. He's thinking about tomorrow, another double shift, another day of disappointment, another step further away from his dreams. The TikTok video Sarah posted starts slowly. A few hundred views in the first hour. Then something magical happens that nobody can predict or control. The algorithm picks it up. Comments start pouring in. Holy crap, this kid can sing. Someone get this man a record deal. Better than 90% of artists on the radio. By 3 a.m., when Tyler finally gets home to his studio apartment, the video has 100,000 views. By the time he wakes up at noon the next day, it has 5 million views and is trending on 3 different platforms. Tyler's phone starts buzzing. Text messages from numbers he doesn't recognize. His sister calling from Seattle, screaming about some video. His old roommate from college sending him screenshots of Twitter posts. Confused and still half asleep, Tyler opens TikTok. The first video in his feed stops his heart. It's him, singing, in his pizza delivery uniform. And it has 7.2 million views and counting. The comments are overwhelming. Thousands of people praising his voice, asking who he is, demanding more content. Music industry professionals leaving their contact information. News outlets asking for interviews. Tyler sits on his bed in his tiny apartment, holding his phone with shaking hands, trying to process that his life just changed while he was sleeping. But this is just the beginning. Within 48 hours, the video hits 50 million views. Tyler's phone rings nonstop. Ellen DeGeneres producers want him on the show. Record label executives are flying to Oregon. The local news stations are camping outside Sal's Pizza Corner. Tyler's boss, Dave, who was ready to fire him for being too slow on deliveries, is now bragging to everyone that Tyler works for him. "I knew that kid was special," Dave tells the reporters, conveniently forgetting his threats from just days earlier. The most surreal moment comes when Tyler gets a call from John Legend's management team. John Legend wants to collaborate with a pizza delivery boy from Oregon. But success brings its own challenges. Tyler suddenly thrust into a world he doesn't understand. Contracts, percentages, image consultants, social media strategies. Everyone wants a piece of him, and Tyler isn't sure who to trust. His mom, still battling lupus but now with tears of joy in her eyes, tells him, "Baby, don't let them change who you are. That voice they fell in love with, it came from your heart, from our struggle. Don't let them polish that away." 3 weeks after the video goes viral, Tyler signs with Atlantic Records. The advance check is more money than his family has ever seen. He pays off his mom's medical bills, fixes his car, and moves her into a better apartment with a view of the mountains. But Tyler makes a decision that surprises everyone. He doesn't quit his job at Sal's Pizza Corner. Not right away. "I want to finish out the month," he tells the reporters who ask why. "Dave gave me a chance when I needed it most. These customers treated me with respect when I was just a pizza guy. I'm not going to disappear on them." For 2 more weeks, Tyler delivers pizzas during the day and records his debut album at night. Customers start recognizing him, asking for selfies, tipping him hundreds of dollars. But Tyler stays humble, stays grateful. The first single from his album, a soulful original called Late Night Dreams, debuts at #1 on iTunes. The music video, shot partially at Sal's Pizza Corner and featuring Tyler's actual delivery route, gets 20 million views in its first week. 6 months later, Tyler performs Stand By Me, the same song that started it all at Madison Square Garden to a sold-out crowd. In the audience, Sarah and Mike Johnson watch with tears in their eyes, knowing they played a small part in this miracle. Tyler's debut album goes platinum. He wins 2 Grammy nominations. He starts a scholarship fund for college dropouts pursuing their dreams. He buys his mom a house. But the most important thing? Tyler never forgets where he came from. During his acceptance speech at the American Music Awards, he says, 8 months ago, I was a broke college dropout delivering pizzas and questioning everything about my life. I want every person watching this who's struggling, who's had to make tough choices, who's working jobs that feel beneath their dreams. Your breakthrough might be 1 doorbell away. Keep singing. Keep believing. Keep delivering your best, even when nobody's watching. Tyler Mitchell went from making $12 an hour to making millions, but he never forgot the lesson that struggle taught him. Success isn't just about talent. It's about persistence, humility, and the courage to keep being yourself when the world tries to change you. The Johnson family still orders pizza from Sal's every Wednesday. Dave still manages a shop, but now he tells everyone about his boy Tyler, who made it big. And sometimes late at night, you can still hear singing echoing to the neighborhoods of Eugene, Oregon, because Tyler isn't the only delivery driver with dreams. The question isn't whether you have talent. The question is, are you ready for the moment when someone finally hears it? Because sometimes all it takes is one person with a doorbell camera and a heart generous enough to share your gift with the world. Tyler Mitchell's story proves that your breakthrough might be hiding in your most ordinary moments. You just have to keep singing through them. And that, my friends, is how a college dropout from Oregon became America's most beloved success story, one pizza delivery at a time.